Hello, and welcome back to All the Mods 10 to the Sky. We are going to spend the entire episode getting as many resources as we can because we basically still have nothing on this island. And we're going to get as much as we can. And yeah, well, we're going to get started with this. But before we start, just some quick notes. Obviously, I cannot touch on everything in a video like this. Either it didn't cross my mind, it wasn't needed at the current time, or at all, or wasn't in the pack at time of recording this video. There are obviously many ways to do certain things in this pack. If you do not see me do your thing, it's because it's your thing and not mine. My pack like this can change over time. New mods can be added, removed, changed, nerfed. Videos are recorded in advance and cannot be edited easily to correct or add certain things further down the line. So please keep this in mind and mind the post date for anyone watching this video or any other video that doesn't contain this fine print in the future. All right, let's get started with this, shall we? So anyway, I made a crafting table right here because, well, there are trees, or were trees. There were a tree like probably right here. I don't remember where it was, but it was around here somewhere. And I got some wood. I got a bit of wood right there. Put whatever saplings over here. And from these particular saplings, I'm going to plunk some down, and we're going to show them who's boss. We're going to truck it. We're going to truck right in front of these saplings, show them who's boss. Then they're going to like it, and they're going to grow. There we go. Fantastic. And I'm going to hold the utility key, because we have ulti-mine. No need to make a wooden axe. So all you got to do, hold down ulti-mine, punch a couple of logs, and you get plenty of other saplings, and you're going to get even more trees by planting even more saplings down. So cool. I'm gonna put these away temporarily. That away, and then put that away. So anyway, in order to get your complementary stones, so these pebbles over here from Exdorum, you just hold shift, right click the ground, like that. There you go. Great. And of course, it will be very beneficial to you to find an auto clicker that works for you, and then just, use it. Like, let's see, this button and that button, like this one. And I can just get out of my seat, walk to the kitchen, make myself a cup of coffee, come back, and I have a bunch of pebbles in my inventory. So cool. There we go. Okay, nice. So once you get these particular pebbles here, go to our crafting table, and we're going to make that into stone. No, not like that. Not like that. Like that. There we go. Fantastic. So you can do it the manual way, or you can hold shift and then press K. Like hovering over it, like that. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Little shortcut right there. Okay, put these away. And I've been doing it for about 4 to 5 times already. And I got a whole bunch of stone right inside here. So great. We have cobblestone to work with. We also have these chests right there. And I'm going to lower the value. These. There we go. Nice. Alright, so let's take a look at the Exdorum mod. And I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm probably going to call it Ex Nihilo, and I'm also probably saying that wrong too. But anyway, we got the oak barrels over here. And how do you make this? You need some wooden slabs, and you need some oak planks. You get some oak barrels right there. What can you do with the oak barrels? It can hold rainwater right there, which is raining right now. Okay, well, another thing that I forgot to turn back on is game rule. Do they cycle? True. There we go. And then once it reaches night, then we can turn off the rain. So, cool. I only put it to false because I'm doing the little auto clicker thing with the ground and getting the pebbles, and I don't want it to cycle to nighttime because I'm not quite sure if mobs spawn around here, but there are plenty of lighting around here. So I think these little lanterns over here is keeping the mobs away. So cool, but you never know. You never know. I'm new on this island. You just never know when mobs can spawn in certain places, but I haven't seen them. The only mobs that I've seen are the souls flying around somewhere. I don't know where they are right now. Did he go away? I think he went away. Okay. So, anyway, we got some water in these particular barrels. No need for any more rain than that. So I'm just gonna press snooze on the rain there. But if you need water on certain islands, such as this one, there is water here. Yes, right there. That should be water. My mouse over it says water. So, cool. But thing is, we don't have any dirt to start a farm or anything. We just have plenty of moss blocks and terracotta. You might need some of this terracotta for later, for making pallets and stuff. So it is cyan terracotta. And what kind of materials are these? Factory blocks? Alright, great. One of the chests that I grabbed is from down here, which is empty. You see in the previous episode. It's like right there, and it just has nothing in it, which I'm sad about. So, oh well, free chest, I suppose. Okay, grab up all these resources. Kinda don't want to waste any right now. All right, put these away. Let me make an axe. So you get some cobblestone out here, get some sticks. And we're just going to make an axe right there. There we go. Nice. All right, I'm going to get one of these barrels back. Then put it down, just empty it. And now what we can do is we're going to put organic crap in it. So we're going to grab half of these saplings. I'm just going to put it right inside here. So cool. And what this will do is it's going to make dirt. Now, why do we need the dirt? I suppose you can use it for farming, you know. So, cool. There we go, dirt. We got our very first dirt. I'll place it down right there. And then we're just going to ignore it for the time being. All right, I'll put that there. And then, what else can we do right now? Let's try to make an oak sieve right there. Now, how do you make that? Sticks, oak slabs, and wooden planks. Let's get some wood out here. Do I have any more slabs? Okay, there we go. Okay, oak sieve. All right, got an oak sieve right there. But of course, we need something else in order to work with this thing. So we're just going to plug it down right there. We are going to need a mesh. The very first string mesh right there. That's the very first tier. And we need string. How do you get string? Well, we're going to make something here. And this is called the Nixon stick, the crook. And then we're going to go ahead and vein mine all of these leaves away. And then eventually, you'll get a silkworm right there. And then you're probably going to need to make several of these sticks. Okay. Alright, we got 3. And let's get this one out of the way. It's in the way now. And also this one. We could use the space. Okay, there we go. Alright, axe. Get rid of this. And get rid of that. We'll place down some saplings. Just enough. Right there. I'm gonna twerk it. Alright, all of them's grown. We want to take out silkworms and then go right click random places. Alright, there. Just kind of distribute that around. There we go. This is probably going to go away too. And then we're going to do something else, and we're going to come back. And this whole entire tree will be infested. Just to be sure, it's not going to infest any of the other trees that we want to keep, just such as those things. Those things look nice. We're going to keep those trees right there. Alright, so anyway. Let's see what else we can make here. This is string mesh right there. We're going to bookmark these things. String mesh, flint mesh, iron mesh, golden mesh, diamond mesh, and eventually the netherite mesh. So there are different tiers of meshes that you can make. So the first mesh can get you lower tier stuff. The next one can very well get you even more stuff. And maybe the higher one, such as the iron mesh, can give you even more stuff. Or maybe new stuff that the other string mesh doesn't do. So cool. Alright, so we're going to need some room here. We're probably going to have to get rid of this picnic area. I know, it looks nice, but we kind of need the space over here. So before we do that, we're probably going to get rid of this thing over here. And then you make a pick. Okay, stone pick. There we go. Nice. Get rid of this. Alright, cool. There goes the snooze button. It snooze on the rain. Just comes back in a few minutes. Alright, great. Alright, put that there. Put that away. Alright, let's see how the tree's doing. Alright, fully infested. I remember it used to take a longer time in order to get like a entire tree infested this way. Alright, we're going to make some more crooks because it's going to take even more in order to clear that out. So we're just going to do that. There are probably other crooks that you can use, such as the bone crook, but we don't have any bones. Alright, there we go. That should be enough. And of course, we're just going to go into our ulti-mine settings right there. And we're just going to make that 1024. There we go. That should be a heck of a lot easier. Of course, we're going to have little happy accidents and vein mine the entire island away. And we're going to cry. Alright, I need food. I need food. Food. Give me the apples. Alright, that's better. give me any complimentary food. What the heck is this? Alright, I'm going to find food. Can I make an apple tree? Oh, hello. Okay, course fruit. Horse feed. Relic apples. Fruit salad. Okay, we're gonna have to find food. Because that's going to be an issue. We're going to keep multi-mining everything. Alright. We're just going to eat this last apple and be done with it. Hopefully you can give us even more. Oh yeah, we can eat the silkworms. It is a survival situation after all. We gotta resort to eating the silkworms now. Alright, cool. Make a furnace here. Put that over here. Alright, in you go. And silkworms. I'm gonna keep one. Just to repopulate the species. Alright, now that we have the string, we can go ahead and make a string mesh, right? Okay, there we go. Lots of string mesh right there. Okay, we got 9. 9 string meshes. Now, we are going to get this back, and we're going to move it around. We're going to make 8 more of these things, if we can. Okay, what's missing? Okay, sticks. Oh, hey, you're not supposed to appear. What the heck? Alright, inside. Go back inside. Come on. You want a piece of me? Come on. I didn't think we can get phantom membranes this early, but here we are. Did it drop? You didn't drop one! What the heck? Hello? Are you stuck somewhere? Oh, are you down there somewhere? That's stuck downstairs. Okay, hold on. Hello? I'm not even down here. Yeah, that's completely gone. What the heck? Alright, let me take a look here. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's 2 of you now, huh? Ow! Inside! Inside! I need to get the food. I need the food now. Yoink. It's raining again! Ow. You're not supposed to be in here. Alright, got it. I got one. I got one. Uh-oh. Don't set my only island on fire. Alright, hold on. How many of these things do I need for the flying potion? Let's see. I guess just one. Alright, I guess just one. But I could use, like, maybe one more. Just in case. Alright, come on. Dang it. Alright, got it. Alright, inside. We only got one. Alright, cool. Yeah, better farm some more trees with those apples. Alright, in you go. One of the rarest items now. Okay, so, where the heck were we? Oh yeah, we're making more of these. Okay, so what do we need for more of these? Okay, okay, 9 of these. And then we're gonna put it somewhere. I guess we can just put it over here or something. I mean, it's gonna all be temporary anyway. Or maybe over here. Now we're just gonna put it off the side. Alright, there we go. Now put in the string mesh. Alright, there. Alright, so there's a reason why I bookmarked these string meshes is that I'm gonna constantly be referring to what it can give us. So I'm gonna press U in the string mesh. And let's see, flint mesh for flint over here. So that's the next tier right there. And we can sieve moss blocks, which we have plenty of. And ooh, we can use that source berry. Get even more food because we basically have no food right now. Let's see, mangroves, acacia, jungle saplings, the archwood trees right there. Crushed end stone, which it's a little bit further down the line, so don't worry about that. We'll deal with that. Crushed netherrack, also further down the line. Dirt we can get right now, and we can get all of these. So let's try to get the dirt, but that's gonna have to. We're gonna have to get more trees. Yeah, you may have to replace the path over here because I can't exactly place saplings on this thing. Alright, there we go. We could use some shears as well, so let me just take a look at the shears here. Well, what do we have in terms of shears? See, silent gears, okay. Shears, which is iron. And how about the iron chunks? Can you get me the iron chunks? Ore chunks. If I can find it in here. Let's see, this one, iron clump. I think that's the one, right? Okay, let's see. Small iron clump. Okay, I don't think that's it. Alright, fine, hold on. XD. XD. Okay, iron ore chunk right there. Alright, which one can this, can get us the iron ore chunks? What the heck is this? Crushed deep slate? Really? Oh, gravel. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and make a hammer. Because we need to break down cobblestone into gravel. We'll do that. Then we'll do that. No, one less stick. Okay, we got a stone hammer, but we're not done yet because we're going to make it a little bit easier for us and make the compressed stone hammer. And we even make one. Compressed stone. Okay, there we go. All right, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and then we're going to do that. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hammers. Put it all in there. We'll squeeze it together, and we get a compressed stone hammer right there. So what we're going to do is going to grab a couple of cobblestone right there. Here we go. You should leave some of it behind, just in case we need it. So I'm going to do Shift-K, and this should give us 1x. Now, I'm wondering, does this thing do 2x? We don't want to compress it too much, because we gotta, like, you know, uncompress it back, and that takes, you know, little effort. A little bit of extra effort right there. Okay, we got 2x. Now, can this thing do 2x? Oh, I suppose it can. Okay, cool. Alright, place these things down. Alright, cool. And then we got the 2x gravel. And we're gonna place down the 1x cobblestone right there. And we're gonna break that one down too. Alright, cool. Now that we got the gravel, I don't suppose we can put that in here, right? Can we do that? Oh, we can't. Do we have like a special sieve for that? Maybe you can go in here. I doubt it. Okay, how do you make one? Iron? Okay, that's further down the line because we need a bunch of iron right there. So, and obviously we need power as well. So we're gonna have to wait on that. So, all right. So, obviously we're gonna have to uncompress this thing back into gravel, regular old ass gravel. There we go. And we just right click it. There we go. Fantastic. Look at all the materials. Look at all the basic resources that we can get from by doing this. This is like the original Ex Nihilo. Getting resources out of nothing. And since we have the mods for inventories, like inventory tweaks or whatever it is, inventory essentials or whatever, it can repopulate our hotbar with the other gravel that we have in our inventory. So we can just fill up our inventory with gravel, just activate our auto clicker, just walk away, make a sandwich, come back, and you get loads of resources just like sitting around on the ground. So cool. Am I going to do that right now? No, I'm not going to do that right now because that takes time. So I'm just going to put all this away right there. And look at that, we have iron chunks. We're going to put these things away. We got flint now, so very nice. So let's take a look at the string mesh here. Let's see what the gravel can give us. Okay, this is crush. Oh yeah, the dust. You can go to sand if you want to. You can go to dust if you want to by hammering it down. Okay, where's the gravel? I want the gravel. Okay, this is the gravel right there. This is 10% chance of getting iron right there. So you get all of this by doing the string mesh right there, but I'm going to do the flint mesh right there. And we're going to see what that can give us. What is this, 12%? Just 2 more percent? I guess it's better than nothing, right? So, cool. Now, what if we just skip to iron? Alright, here is the iron mesh. And what does this give us? Oh, we get 14% chance of getting the iron. And plus, we can get this, and also crimsite. I don't know what you do. Crimsite, what is that? Building materials? Oh, Kivith. Yeah, Psycraft. We could use Psycraft right now. Alright, so we're going to aim for the iron mesh. Not quite sure how much iron we can get right now. But we could use some shears. Okay. Alright, now do we have copper as well? Okay, we have the copper as well. So we're just gonna make some minimal copper here. And let's see. We'll press U on this thing, and we'll see what we can do with it. Let's see, a flux compactor. Alright, there's more automation right there. We can, you can use the drawers in order to compact that down. Alright, cool. Alright, so nothing much you can do with this, so we might as well just compact it right there. We got 4 copper ores. Now, let's see. This one, we'll press U on this thing, and we're trying to make the ore hammers. So, but we don't have that right now. We have no ore hammers right now, so we're going to have to sacrifice a couple of pieces of copper, the non-duplicating way, in order to get us those bitter coppers so we can use the ore hammers. So, yeah. Let's look up the ore hammers. And we're going to put that in the list right there. And in order to make that, we need 9 and 9. So we need 18 copper ingots in order to do that. And yeah, that's a lot of sieving right there. But we kind of need it. We kind of need it. Or we can make the iron one. Or wait, no, I haven't compressed this yet. Okay, well that's. All right, we'll put these away. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and get this one out, and we'll just make the shears, so we can get some dirt, because we could very well use some food. Let's start the farm and everything, or maybe we can get like a couple of silkworms out of this. All right, 2 iron ingots. Go ahead, make some shears here. All right, did all the trees grow? Get this out of the way here. How many saplings do I have left? Oh yeah, I have like no saplings. Okay, give me some of these saplings left. We're gonna need some extra here, because all of these are gonna be like leaves. Come here. Okay. All right, put that away, and we'll ulti-mine this whole entire thing, or until it breaks. Oh, you can fix this. Shears of Winter. Diamonds, and frozen core. Universal block remover. Okay, but it says broken, so Can I fix it easily? I guess you can. I guess you can. Maybe throw a couple of iron pieces at it and it'll be repaired. Just my luck, it'll take like 2 ingots in order to repair itself, but oh well. Alright, well, this thing's useless, so I'll put it away and figure it out later. Alright, so with these leaf blocks, we're gonna take these things. But first, should we make a crucible? I don't see why I should right now. Because we kind of have water already. Alright, let me put these away. Alright, cool. Alright, now that we have the oak leaves, we can make even more dirt. Oh. Okay. Alright, where's the slabs? Okay, here are the slabs here. We are going to put that here, over here. And we're going to make a couple of more barrels. Alright, cool. Oh, I got rid of the light. No. Alright, in you go. Alright, here's some dirt. Unfortunately, we still have the string mesh over here, so it is what it is. We don't have can we get the flint anyway? How much flint do we have? Okay, so you know what? Let's place this with flint. Eventually, we're going to have like other meshes as well, because certain meshes only can give you this item and not that particular item. Not that particular mesh. And we'll do that. Okay. Just a little curious. Can I do this? Oh, flint shears. Well, it's broken now. Put that away. Alright, now that we got the flint mesh, we'll have like what, 2% more of getting what we want. Alright, so oak leaves. Can I sip this? No, okay. That way. Alright, dirt, you're going in there. Oh, ooh. Alright, what do we have? Saplings? Oh, sugarcane. Oh, nice. Got potatoes, very good. Melons, nah. Oh, coffee. We got coffee. Oh, finally. You can brew some coffee, but you need a machine for that. Coffee maker. Alright, cool. We got a rose bush here. We'll put that somewhere. I don't know. We'll put it over here. Alright, what else do we have? Pebbles. Alright, Shift K. Shift K. And stone pebbles. Okay, Shift K. Put that away. Put that away. Here. And I'll put some more dirt down just in case. Because we kind of like want more seeds. Hold on, let me check something. Okay. Alright, so let's get some more dirt out. And hopefully we can get some exciting new seeds. Alright, first of all, let me put these away. Bamboo, I'll put down. Put it next to the rose bush there. Let's see, grass seeds. Well, we'll put that away too. But the thing is, this one turned into grass. So what is this? Make grass block up here. I thought this was moss. Wait, which one's moss down there? That's moss over there. I thought this was moss the whole time. Okay. Okay, well. We have plenty of dirt here. This is... Okay, just make sure this is... Okay, okay, fine. But what's under here then? Oh, that's moss down there. The whole entire place was moss. Alright, fine. Fine. Granted, I didn't want to dig up the island and make it out. Okay, okay, fine. I have no excuse. I have no excuse. So, all right. Go over here. Shift K over here. Shift K over here, and Shift K over here. Shift K on that. Put these away. Okay. So, are there any sort of dirt I can nick away? I kind of don't want to mine up all this grass. I guess this one. Alright, I got one dirt out of this island. Or maybe that, but it's like a nice wall over here. Yeah, I don't want to mess up the place. But I don't want to mess it up by putting a farm somewhere, so probably like over here. Alright, cool. Alright, let's quickly set up the farm because the hunger isn't looking so hot right now. I need to put that over there. Can I twerk? Oh yeah, twerk it. Give me that. Okay, we kind of don't need the farm. We got berries. Give me that. Put all these down. Alright, cool. You know what we can use? We can use those Ars Nouveau seeds. The source berries. Yeah, the source berry. That might come in useful someday. But that's okay. We're happy to plant the vanilla crops right there. Alright, let's put these away. Mycelial spores, okay, that might come in handy too. Melon stuff, flax seeds, that's for more strain if you want. Coffee beans, we'll put that away. And what the heck am I supposed to do with you now? We got... well... Alright, fine. Well, we'll keep the leaves around. We'll keep the leaves around. Because you never know when we need to expand out the island. Make a larger farm or something. Alright, so we got the flint mesh over here. Now, the iron stuff. I might want to do that on my own time, because it's gonna, like, take a little while here. So, cool. Alright, let me make a hole. Okay, give me one of those. We're gonna have to plant this near water somewhere. Unless we can get a bucket somehow. And, we have water down there, but the thing is, it's nowhere near the grass up there. Okay. Is this made of iron? No, okay. Well, I suppose we can use the bit of iron in order to make us a bucket. Alright, give me that one. And, yeah, I know, we're not using the ore hammers yet. We don't have any. But we kind of need the bucket for the water, just to move it around. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we got a bucket. Alright, give me that. And then, we'll make a pool over here. Alright, cool. And we're gonna put the farm over here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then over here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, put that there. Alright, cool. Alright, there we go. We're just gonna leave this spot like that, because it's like encroaching onto the trailer, and that's no good. Alright, cool. Alright, so anyway, we got the worms from Actually Edition, so we're just gonna place some of these down too. That right there. And then this is 3x3. We'll put another one right there. Cool. Alright, wheat seeds, you're going down. And we got the carrots. That over here. And then the potatoes. That over here. And then what else can we put down? Maybe some sugar cane? Where the heck are we going to put it, though? Maybe on the side? Or maybe we'll put it, like, around here somewhere. Maybe cover up the farm. Make some kind of natural wall. Yeah, I'm just going to put it in the back. Alright, cool. Oak slabs. Should I put down some oak slabs? Yeah, I'll put it like that. I still want the water to be visible to some degree. Alright, cool. Alright, so next, another thing that I've forgotten is we have crafting table on a stick. So let's make the crafting table on a stick. Right there. And we're gonna put that right there. Now, is it C? You don't have any configurable items in your... Okay, but what's the hotkey for that? Open... That's V. Are you kidding me? Then what's this? Alright, get the heck out of here. Get out. Clear crafting table of storage. Why would I want to click? Oh, wait. Go away. Okay, done. Alright, does that work? Okay, cool. It works. So, yeah, it's sweet berries. I have to farm some of those. Let me get this thing out of here. Let me get this thing. Get rid of that thing over there. Alright, cool. And I prefer to put that in a row or something. So maybe I'll put it like in the back over here. Just like right in front of the exhaust over here. So I have roasted berries. Okay, cool. Alright, so how many leaf blocks do I have left on this thing? And how much string do I have left? Just 2 stacks? Alright. Let me get our only silkworm left. And we're going to infect the rest of these things. Because I would imagine we're going to need a couple more meshes, you know. Alright, cool. Now, I'm wondering, can you enchant this stuff? Oh, you can. Unfortunately, we have no enchantments, no XP, no library, no apothic enchantment setup. So, cool. Alright, we'll put it back down. Alright, so, let's go back to XD. And we'll see what other stuff we can make. We can make the crucible. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's try to get some porcelain clay over here. We'll bookmark that one. Bookmark that one too. Porcelain clay ball. We'll bookmark that one. Clay balls and bone meal. Okay, how do I get the clay? Okay, clay. Ah, yes, the block, isn't it? Okay, that should be dust and water. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Alright, so, how many do I need for this, though? See, that is porcelain, unfired porcelain crucible right there. So we're gonna need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of these balls over here. And each one's like a clay ball over there. So maybe 1 block would do. I'm not quite sure. Alright, so let's get that done. Let me get some gravel here. And then we're going to break this down to dust. And it's gonna happen anyway. So 1, 2, 3. We'll do 4 stacks. Okay, we'll do 4 stacks for now and see how it goes. We'll press Shift K on this thing, just compress it, and maybe we'll compress it again. Okay, there we go. Put that down, put that down. Alright, now you got compressed sand. Put these down. And now we got plenty of dust, which I don't think you can compress any further. Can you compress dust into further things? You. Oh, I guess you can't. Alright, well. Alright, what's that give us? Ooh, sidecraft stuff. Okay, cool. We'll put these in here. Alright, but that's not what we want. We want the clay, so we're just going to fill up a couple of barrels over here. Alright, cool. And there we go. We got some clay. Nice. And we got some clay balls. Alright, now we need the bone meal. So how would I get the bone meal? What is this, 10% chance? Okay, that's 11% chance with a flint mesh. Okay, iron mesh is 12%. This is 11%. And that is 10%. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, we need the bone meal, so we need like 7 pieces of bone. So you know what that means? We're gonna have to sit here until we get more. Okay, we got 2. 3. 5. 6. 7. Alright, come on. There we go. 8. We got 8 pieces. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. I'm gonna put this together first. No, not that one. Alright, unfired porcelain crucible. I'll put it in the furnace. Oh, grains of infinity. Alright, what's the redstone? Okay, let me get this. And that is 1, 2. Okay, we only have 1, 2, so let's gonna do this. We'll get 3. Okay, cool. Then let me grab this one up. Is this filled? It's kind of filled. Alright. Okay, we got 4 more chests here. Then we're gonna do this. Just to start converting this into sophisticated storage chests. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna put it in the back. Alright, cool. And we're gonna start upgrading the stuff once we get enough materials. But for now, we're just gonna have to put stuff in here and hope for the best. Alright. Porcelain crucible right there. Alright, where's our only torch that was given to us? Okay, we have 1 torch right there. And I'll put that right there. Put the porcelain crucible on the top. The rate is 1x, unfortunately. And we'll grab a couple of cobblestone and put some in there. And we'll start the lava production. Which will take a while because it's only 1x. Now, once we get our first bucket of lava, we can replace the torch. We're not going to put it here, but we have to decide where to put it. Maybe over here or something, like on the paving. Or maybe we'll get rid of this picnic area, finally, but it's a little bit too close to the crops, so maybe not. Yeah, put down some more crops. Delicious food. Alright, there we go. 95 mil buckets. Some more in there. Okay. Alright. Switch the day off. Alright, cool. Let's get rid of these leaves. Get rid of these crooks. Ah, broken. Alright, cool. I took my hunger down a little bit. I'm gonna put these back in here. Useless broken axe. You know what? I can probably repair this. That here. Yeah, put that in here. Alright, cool. Alright, we're getting there. I'll put some more in there. Wait a second. Oh, okay. I thought I didn't do damage. What the heck? How about these guys? For 10. Alright, so in the meantime, what can we do about the lava? Once we get the lava and do the crucible thing, I suppose we can probably put that in a tank or something. So there are a couple of tanks we can use. Skystone tanks, that takes skystone. We can use the fluid tank, but I imagine that takes copper. Yeah, that takes copper. Ender tanks over here, the fluid tanks from Ender IO. That's a bit of iron and some glass. Alright, cool. I forget how much this holds. I forget. What I like to make is the basic fluid tank for mechanism. It's just a little bit of iron and redstone right there. And then plus you can use it as a bucket, so that's cool. That's pretty neat right there. What we can make is, let's look up the crucible. I'm gonna bookmark that one. And it's already on here. Are there like different ones? Okay, they're just for looks, I guess. Alright, then you press U on the crucible, and it'll tell me the stuff they can put under it in order to increase the rate of smelting. We have the block of uranium. Good luck getting that. We have fire, which is 5x. Oh, I could use the fire one. That's 5x. Let's go and burn the island. Uranium blocks, block of uranium. Oh yeah, the campfires. How about the regular campfire? Where's that one? Lava's 3x. Block of uranium, soul fires, soul torch. Okay. What we really want is one of these, superheated elements. So cool. How do you make that? Steel casings. Okay, but we need steel in order for that. Let's see, smelting, steel dust. This is coal, iron dust. It's doable. It's doable. All right, cool. And then once we get better lava production, we can go ahead and make the magmatic generator right there. Current elevator 8x 64x. Okay, here it is. Let's see, max energy transfer rate. The rate is 160 FE per tick. And how do you make that? Okay, that's easy. Compared to the freaking thermals over here, which requires like all of these fancy components in order to get started. This one generates 20 FE. This is 60. A little curious. What kind of materials does this one take? Heat sources, okay. Block of blazing crystals. Okay, that looks pretty default to me. So I don't see any soul lava in here. Alright, cool. We'll worry about that later. This one's a little bit easier to make, I think. So, cool. Alright, so there's that. Is this done yet? 790? Where's these cobblestone? Put more of that in there. Alright, another thing that we don't mind making is the time in a bottle. Just, speed up certain things if we can. We'll put that on the list as well. And in order to get that, we need gold, diamonds, a clock, lapis, and glass bottles. It's doable, but do we have any diamonds yet? No? We can get gold, but we're gonna have to sieve a whole lot more. A whole lot more. Okay, diamonds, clocks, that's just gold and redstone. We can get the sand and make glass out of that one. Alright, cool. Alright, come on, give me the lava. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's go back to XD and see what other things we can make. I suppose we can make the watering can. Did it give us a watering can right off the bat? Okay, there's one. There's one watering can. We can just go to our crops over here and just water it. Let's see, 83%. Doesn't look like it's doing much of anything. I mean, I suppose you can just do this. Heck of a lot faster. What the heck are you going to use the watering can for anyway? for looks, for role playing. Oh yeah, look at that. We got 1 bucket of lava. Give me that. Alright, we want to get rid of this. I'll leave the torch there. And I suppose we can put it over here. Then I'm gonna have to move this. Alright. Let's see. Alright, fine. We'll put it over here. Get rid of this thing. Get some backups. Alright. Get rid of this. Alright, I think that'll do. Alright, cool. Okay, slabs. Okay, porcelain crucible right there. Alright, very nice. Now it's at 3x. I'll get some more cobblestone out. Some more in here. It should be a little bit more quicker. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we are going to make something else here. Just get some progression done. We're going to look up the cobblestone generator. If I can find it in here. Cobble gen. Alright, there we go. Alright, here's the stone block generator. And it's just this. And can I get the bucket back after you do that? What is this? Porcelain bucket? Okay, well, porcelain bucket I can probably do. I'm going to get some more. Get some more bone meal. Alright, how much is that? 2? Okay, that should be enough. Right, what is that other bone meal? Okay, put that in here. And clay balls. We'll get a second bucket here. And this one's for the water. Okay, put that here, put that there. Put that in the furnace. Alright, porcelain bucket. And this one's for the water. Because I can't verify if this one goes away after you, like, use it with lava. It probably does. Gunpowder, put that away. Put this away. Put that away. I'm gonna put this somewhere else. I'll put it right there. Bamboo, gonna make a nice wall right there. Alright, cool. Come on, even at 3x is slow. So what we're going to do with the cobble gen, let's take a look at the recipes here. I'll bookmark that one. And press U on this. And we made the copper version, if we want to. That'll speed things up a little bit. And cobble gen right there. So you use witch water. And you can get witch water by having mycelium under a barrel of water. It'll slowly turn to witch water. And I put that next to this one. And then put lava next to this one. And put glowstone under it, and it can generate endstone. Lava and water with diorite gives you diorite. Lava and blue ice gives you basalt. Let's see, lava and lava gives you netherrack. Lava and witch water with redstone under it gives you netherrack. Oh, interesting. One's easier though. But you need the netherrack in the first place, so you're gonna have to do this first, right? Netherrack. Okay, that's further down the line. Water and lava gives you obsidian. We have obsidian right there. But then you're going to need a diamond pick in order to like pick up your first obsidian. Alright, so this is cobble deep slate, lava and packed ice. Water and lava granite. It's tough blocks. Limestone, skystone dust. Oh, we kind of need that. Where do you get skystone? Okay, how do you get skystone with the sieve? Okay, that's dust. All right, that's dust. All right, cool. We can make a cobble gen right there. Water and lava makes you a cobble gen. So we're probably gonna have to do that first. Because you know the simple stuff. Kiviv, kiviv, kiwi. Regular stone, andesite, crimsite, and shireen. Probably gonna need the andesite and maybe the diorite just to get some crate stuff. Yeah, I know crate might be a bad word for some people. All right, give me that. Got a bucket of lava. All right, let's see. How do you make this thing again? Oh, we need glass. All right, let me get some gravel here. Gonna compress this. Did that give us gravel and I think they gave us back gravel. Okay, whatever. All right, sand. Oh, you know what? Can you smelt sand when it's compressed? Yeah, that's a little curious here. Can you do it? Oh, okay, fine. All right, in you go. All right, cool. We got some glass. Make our first cobblestone generator block. There we go. Nice. Oh, we got the buckets back. All right, cool. All right, now we need to put this somewhere too. So we'll put it over here with the rest of the fire. Let's see. This is cobblestone, so we'll put that like right there. Just kind of wondering how the heck we're gonna build this. We're gonna probably elevate that, and then we're gonna put that right there, so we can change out the blocks whenever we want. And then are going to put some stuff over here too. So that means we're gonna have to block off this one over here, and now we're gonna need more slabs. All right. Let's see. This one would be elevated, so that means I need to put something over here. Damn you, rocky path. All right, I think that should do it. All right, we got another bucket of lava, so let me grab that up, and we'll put that on one side, and then we're gonna put that on the other side. I mean the water. Okay, some water over here. And we'll put that right there. No, don't waterlog it. There we go. Nice. All right, so it's set to cobblestone right there. Gonna mess with the island now. Alright, so it's not over yet. We need an inventory, so that means we're gonna have to start making drawers. I'm gonna make our very first drawer here. We're gonna bookmark that one. And let's see. Planks and a chest. Okay. Okay, wood. Here. Make the rest of these planks. And then there we go. We got drawers. Okay, and then we'll put that up here if we can. Come on. It should go up there, right? There we go. Nice. Yes. Hey, that's not a bad speed. We'll get to 2K in no time. Alright, cool. And we can put some more upgrades in here too. Alright, so let's see. Let's look at the quests. And go to the starting tab. Starting out. Don't know what we unlocked because we haven't taken a look at the quest here. And what is this? Getting started? Okay, we'll do that one. Oh, yeah, you could get a 16 steaks right there. We could have used that like a few minutes ago. Let's see, cobblestone. Okay, compressed items. Okay, what do you need? 1x cobblestone? Okay, hold on. We'll do that right now. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Okay, go over here, give me that, and give me that. We got the hammer already. What's this? Fortune 2? Ooh, you give us a Fortune 2 book? Now, does that go on the hammer? Is that why you're giving it to us? Let's see, normal hammers. Oh, but I don't have an anvil. Okay, we'll use that later. Don't worry. We'll use this later. Alright, cool. Okay, let's go back. Regular hammer. Okay, there we go. Okay, unlock that one. And gravel. Unlock that one. Hey, I made these shears. What the heck? Alright, where's the flint? I mean, I made it. What the heck? Oh, okay. Alright. Put it away. Put it back. Oh, you gave us more flint? Thanks. Leaf? Oh, come on. I had that. Here. Jeez. Alright, oak crucible. Okay, we haven't made this one, so go ahead and make one. Because this is what you're supposed to make in order to get you water if you don't have it. Oak crucible. Let's take a look here. Oak logs in the slab. Okay, do I have any more logs? Okay, there we go. Okay, put that here, and there we go. Oak crucible. And then what you can do is you place that down. And get some oak leaves. And then just put organic crap in it. And it'll slowly turn to water. And then you get water, like that. So, cool. Alright. That away. Back to here. And what was that? No rewards. You're not even gonna give me some leaves? Alright, oak logs, give me these. The crook, no rewards. You could have given us a bone crook, but you didn't. Alright, what is this? Oak sieve and a string mesh. I had a string mesh, what the heck? Alright, fine. Fine, give me some more string. We're gonna have to make more meshes eventually, so... I'll do this. There we go, cool. Yeah, we'll put these away for now. Okay, beat that back, put that in there. Alright, now where was that quest here? Ah, there we go. Okay, what else do we need? An oak sieve? Okay. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Give me that, and give me that. On your mark, what is this? You're about to be sieving a lot of blocks. Yeah, I know. I know. Use Ultimine for fast mining with a hammer and perhaps get an auto-click array. See? See? It's not cheesing it if the mod pack developer tells you to do it. You can set multiple sieves like this to sieve up to 25 blocks at once. So you may think it's like, oh, 3x3. Oh, that's clever. Imagine 25. 25. Does it work for 25? Am I misunderstanding that? Hold on. Okay, it goes up to 5x5. Okay, so it is 25. Let's see. Where is that? Where was I? Okay, here we go. Auto click already. 25 blocks. Okay, do that. Okay, sand. I had sand. What? Okay, first of all, I need to put this back down. Put that down there. Put these away. So much crap now. Alright, dust, sand blocks. Okay, let me uncompress that. Let me unzip my blocks. Okay, sand. Go here and go here. We're kind of going a little bit over time here. So, dust, XP. And, so we go here. We'll claim some of these quests that we can. And then we'll call it there. And, we're going to take a look what we can make now. I had iron. What the heck? I have a furnace. Why didn't that count? What the heck do I have in here? Oh, class. Okay, fine. We can hold off on that. And starting power magnetic generators right there. Alright, so what do we have? What else do we have here? We can get an oak barrel. Okay. And then what else? Slimy. Okay, this one has been changed. The recipe is now adding milk to water in a barrel. Okay, how do you get milk? We don't even have any animals here. Okay, milk. Milk bucket, okay, like that. Milk bucket here. Okay, what is this one? Productive bees. Oh, you're gonna milk the bees? Okay, how about milk? Okay. Machine output, animal range. Heated centrifuge. Milky combs. Milk bucket, okay. You didn't tell me how to get it. Milk jar, cow in a jar. But we need the milk bucket in the first place. Alright. Let's see. A milker. Alright, cow. Cow spawn egg. Capturing enchantment. No, okay, useful. Cultism, also useful. Cow prediction. Oh, ooh, here we go. Entities, 5 zombies. Modifiers, 25% max health. Oh boy. 16 hay bales. Okay, the rewards is summons all of these animals there. But the thing is, I don't think we are ready for anything like that. We're gonna have to set up the island in order to deal with that. So you might have to get some armor. Maybe some iron armor. Might be a lot of iron. Alright, fine. I mean, it gets us all of those animals there. So cows, chicken, sheep, pigs. So I think it's worth doing. There may be other ways to do it, but we're going to the Eye of Enders here. So that means we need to sieve, crush endstone. Okay, how do you get crush endstone? What was that? Are you doing that? Okay. Alright, what were we doing? Oh yeah, endstone. Okay, here we go, endstone. Let's see, what is this? Gray paste, crush endstone. Here's the block generator. Okay, we can get glowstone, we can get lava, and we might be able to get witch water. So cool. Then once we get those, we can make endstone right there. Or you can mix glowstone with lava just to get you endstone. Alright, cool. Now, can the block generator give us more? I suppose you can do it this way. I thought you need endstone in order to make endstone. By doing this first. Mob drops, what the heck, endermites. Alright, looks like we're going to have to do it that way. Alright, cool. And here's the sidecraft stuff. This is what I was thinking about, because you need endstone in order to make more endstone. Purple pillar. Okay, cool. Sidecraft is always an option too, so cool. Alright, so I think we're done for now. Let me get this out of here. And are there any more quests that we can claim? Clay, we made that. Come on, what are you doing? All fired up, boat meal. Simple compacting drawers. Okay, cool. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to grind my ass off. And get like a whole bunch of this crap over here. And I'm gonna have to make some ore hammers. Double my fun. And work my way up to like diamond mesh or something like that. And then maybe set up some more of these little cobblestone stone block generators just to get us different types of blocks and stuff. I may have to upgrade the sophisticated storage chests a little bit so it can hold a lot more. And then we might have to look into the more exotic materials such as like ender pearls, end stone, etc., so we can get some other things as well. Integrate dynamics, we might have to go with that, but can you tell me how to get the sapling thing? If we can get the sapling thing, then we can do something with that, you know. Press R on that. Oh, moss blocks. We have plenty of that, right? But the thing is, I don't want to mess up the entire island. So how do you get more moss blocks here? Grass seeds, moss blocks. I suppose you can get even more moss blocks by placing down moss and stuff. Is that bone meal? I think it's bone meal. Okay. Alright, how do you get more moss? Oh, yeah, sidecraft. Stone extractor. Okay, how do you make this? Oh, aluminum. Okay. Kivif. Okay. Fluid port. Okay. Piston and point. How would I get this one? Okay, gravel. Okay, cool. I mean, it's kind of ironic because we're in dripstone caves. Let me take a look downstairs. you have any dripstone? Hello? Dripstone? I could use some dripstone down here. We're in a dripstone cave, and you didn't put dripstone in here? Sheesh. We can use the dripstone in order to make more lava. Alright, fine. We're gonna have to get it ourselves. Frame stairs, mushroom stems. What's that orange crap right there? Light, smooth, red mushroom block. Okay, cool. Alright, so I think that's it. Go all the way back up here. So we're gonna have to grind some more stuff, and then we'll come back and do even more stuff. So, cool. Alright, so this has been another episode of All the Mods Tend to the Sky. I've been FunBlock, and I'll see you next time.